Good morning. Overslept for my little gig I had set up, so let's talk. Um, so for some reason I was watching Dark Five this morning, and Dark Five was watching an old video he did on Hurricane Sandy and things like that, hurricanes, and thinking about this storm Dorian that is really really weird. I think the storm stopped for like 51 hours and just sat stock still. And then it was going one way, and then it just like abruptly changed direction. Some folks are saying this could be weather modified weapons. I don't know. I really don't know much about HAARP. I'll be honest with you. I don't know a lot about HAARP. I'll be the first one to admit to you. I don't. So you've got that. What else? I've spoke to you guys before about Trump and how, to me, it isn't so much about racism with him. He's the bad guy. Trump basically is like a guy. He's a Satanist. He basically goes. He's an analogy. A Satanist goes to a Christian church, Catholic church, and says, "Look, man. Yeah, we do drugs. I got like 3 wives. I got a Ferrari. You know what I mean? I may be doing evil shit, but it works for me. How has being good worked for you? And it hasn't. Being good, a lot of times being good means you don't win in this system. That's why I try to tell people, in this system, being good, you don't get the girl. Being good, you don't get to go out and do things that are probably negative or bad for you. Being good means you turn in the wallet when you find it. You know what I'm trying to say? The point I'm trying to make. Being a good guy, a lot of times you get left out. And that's just what it is. You get left out. But Trump basically is like, I'm the bad guy. And these white people are like, yes, I want to be the bad guy. How do I be bad too? That's basically how I see Trump. That's how I see him and his cronies and his base. They're all bad people. He's a bad person. Everything he says, everything he does, and they want that. Instead of clearing out the swamp, Trump has stocked the swamp with damn advanced alligators. It's only difference and if he doesn't like them, he just comes out against them too. And he came out against his hand-picked Fed secretary and said, who's a bigger threat, him or China? I don't even know how to go into that. This is a guy, Trump, I said this before, from the very beginning, Trump had got everything he wanted. Can't nobody tell me anything different. From very day one, he pretty much handpicked all this. We were talking about, liberals were talking about it, that it was a general's cabinet, a lot of military. And I have to say that it's refreshing to see that even though those are military people, it's the right thing. Mattis, Sessions, Tillerson, I'm not going into Omarosa and all that, but all of them made the right decision. I liked them, but at the end of the day, Trump is a fascist, and even they could see it. Even Mattis was like, I'm not gonna do this. Don't like Mattis, but stop saying you respect. I'm gonna stop saying that. He made the right decision. He lived up to what he's supposed to live up to. Okay, shit like that. But then you also have Mattis and them talking about how they have to remain silent. You have to do what? Yeah, they have to remain silent. No, man. If you believe in democracy and you believe in fair play and free markets and all that shit, you have a duty to stand up and speak out if you see wrongdoing. If you believe you're working for somebody who is not fit to do the office. If not, you're just bullshitting, man. If not, you're just bullshitting. Moving on. I read this story about this guy. His family basically was left homeless. And looking for something. And they were basically talking about how 5 years later, those folks are still left out, and how I think the city had some kind of program, and it was like, people in the program end up not getting taken care of. I think it's tragic. But the point I want to make here is for all you people out here who, once again, only part of the ruling class, want to pretend that I'm on the same level as Trump, metaphorically. When these storms happen, and they will, because nothing's being done by climate change, as these storms get stronger and stronger, I want you to remember, this is the cost of capitalism. I heard a white man say that pollution was the cost of capitalism. He said that's the price of capitalism. That river that burned in Ohio back in the 80s, that's the price of capitalism. Your children drinking contaminated tap water, that's the price of capitalism. He basically said that. I had never heard a white man be so honest about what we already know to be true. That really shocked me. Because he's an old white man. He's old. They get old, they start to stay. It's not that they change when they get older. It's they start like speaking truth, because it's kind of like, why am I lying? This is what's the point of you lying. You destroyed the world as it is. Fucking cave people. These storms don't get worse. It's only a matter of time. I think that people want to return to this. People want to return to this post recession time thing, and they want to forget like what's been done that got us here. That's it. I think they want to forget. They want to just like imagine this is still, America, the beautiful and everything like that, and just forget about what America did to get. It's like a person that does drugs and they want to forget. You can't forget what got you in the situation to begin with. We haven't learned anything at all. And that's, to me, what they want to do with Trump is basically just ignore reality. That's to me what Trump is. Trump is this it's fairy tale land. That's how I see Trump, fairy tale land. And people out here, like I said, who want to act as though they're his base and everything, you can get hit too. You can lose everything like that. And 5 years later, be sitting somewhere, living with friends or family, living in a shelter. 5 years later, lose your home. That's kind of why, because I never really looked to get in a house in the South, because it's going to be big. I know it's going to be more storms down here. My dad would move to Florida. I would never move to Florida. No part of Florida. No part of the coast. And not just because these storms are getting, not just because of rising sea level. That's a good point. Not just that, you're going to say that. But the fact that these storms are going to get stronger and stronger. There's a movie that came out years ago called Super Cyclones. I want to watch it. It came out like a decade ago. And we've got Category 4 storms at 51 hours still. That storm that hit North Carolina was at Florence. That thing stopped, I think, for like 48 hours or something. Just sat there on the coast. And they're not supposed to do that. When they hit the coastline, that's when they hit landfall, that's normally when things start to lose power. And this didn't happen. There's a lot of EAS videos on these very topics, mock EAS. I never really thought about it, but we're going to get stronger storms. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's happening. That's going to happen. That's reality. And it's so frustrating to see these things, to listen to Dark Five, to read, and to realize there's a lot of people out here that still really aren't paying attention and still really don't get it. Really don't get it. Peace out.